It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
You are watching WFTA television.
Good evening, boils and ghouls. Welcome to a very spectacular edition of Late Night Halloween Special. And I'm your host, Bill from Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. And tonight, we're going to creep it real. That's right, folks. The candy's stocked, the lights are dimmed, and I've got more plastic monsters around me than a Saturday morning cartoon marathon. We've got memes that'll make you scream, hauls that'll haunt your wallet, and a mystery box that just might contain something cursed. Or maybe just another action figure. Either way, I'm opening it. Of course, joining me tonight is my partner in crime, the one guy who can read a comic book in a haunted house without flinching, Motu Jonezer. And he got a creepy comic corner lined up that's perfect for the season. Plus, we'll dive into the latest toy news from frightful figures to monstrous movie tie-ins, and we'll wrap things up with some Halloween-themed music and fun. So stick around, grab your candy, and let's get spooky with some old-fashioned toy talk, because tonight, toys come alive. And wow, look at all of the super chats. Sue Studio with a $2 super chat. Motu John there, figuratively speaking, with a $5 super chat. All Music Fan 88, Jeff with a $5 super chat. Good Lord have mercy. We got going. We got a blue boy and two green boys. So there we go, folks. Keeping it real right here on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Let's see who all came in tonight so far. Susu was first. Hey, Susudio, good to see you. Then George Valentine showed up. No Way Farms came in to say hey before going to bed. Maybe he'll watch the replay. And then we had our friend, Toys of a Time Gone By, came in to say hello, and he's here with us. Hey, man. And we've got All Music Fan 88 Jeff as well. So there we go. Now, and there's Rolando Flores. He hopped in. Hey, what's up, Rolando, the Utah Toy Hunter? Good to see you, sir. All right. Are we ready, folks? It's time to get Motu Jonezer in here. So let's play his intro and get him going.
What's up, everybody? It's Jonezer, your favorite comic book guy. So let's do this.
Oh, my goodness. It's Guy Fawkes. Or is it Vendetta? I don't know. Hey, man, what's up?
Remember the 5th of November and have lots of fun this Halloween. We've got candy and weird, fantastic toy adventures, and we're having a good old time here. So, yeah. Things choking me, man. So what's going on, man?
Yes, it's good to see everybody here tonight. All right, so without further ado, let's get some memes of the week going and get it started because we got a lot of spooky memes and some, I guess, toy memes and some that it's time that season coming up memes and all that shit. Here we go. Memes of the week, folks.
Memes of the week. Memes of the week.
Well, here we go. Every legend has a weakness. Samson had his hair, Achilles had his heel, and me, I've got Fisher Price Adventure, people.
Yes, you do. And it is your weakness. That is the most accurate meme I have ever seen in all of my life.
Like that?
I do.
Let's see what the comments are saying so far. So true, Bill. It's going to be a very scary night here in Weird Fantastic Land. Just don't play with chocolate laxatives. There we go. Yeah, we don't want to play with the X-Lax.
Well, these.
Reese's? I can take the Reese's.
Oh, those are the good ones.
It's good to see you, figuratively speaking. I'm glad you could come and join us tonight. The meme of all memes.
Yes. Yes, it is. What would mine be?
What would your weakness be there, Jones? Or I would say it would be a cross between a perfect vintage Bronze Age comic book and a whole pile of money.
Yeah. Some Marvel Legends have been eating me.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see what we got next here on the list. We got a lot of memes to go through tonight, more than usual. Oh yeah, back then you didn't act up in public, not at all, because Mom would get your ass for damn sure and end your career right there in aisle 4. Look, he knows if he starts whining for that shit on the shelf, she's probably going to take that bag in her hand and bop him in the head with it.
Well, and what was great about that era, Bill, was that they could do that right in front of God and everybody. And the only thing you would see is a nod of approval from the lady in the other aisle. Like, she'd be like, that's right. I was about to get him if you didn't, ma'am.
Damn Skippy. Ooh. Animals good, people shitty. I agree, Frankenstein.
My wife would like this one. Yeah. She is definitely an animal, people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Looked like busting through the wall wasn't the only busting he did.
Oh. Every time he talks about the adventure toys, his eyes get wide and we see an enormous grin. Yeah, that's true.
You know what that is, Susu? That's happiness. That's happiness that he's having there. That's a happiness effect.
I did act up, and my mother wouldn't have it because I wanted a Voltron. I bet you didn't get that Voltron either.
Yeah,
Not
Voltron
then.
was expensive, dude. It was a big ass thing. There ain't no way. That thing was probably $80 in the 80s.
George Valentine says he misses the symphony of blood-curdling screaming coming from aisle 4. Oh my God. Oh, yeah.
Now, is that cherry Kool-Aid or fruit punch?
It's red, whatever it is.
Red drink.
Yeah. Oh, only cans.
RoboCop's about to expense a prime directive right in his 3-3PO.
Got a little bit of WD-40 for lubricant there.
Yeah. You forgot about Directive 5.
I didn't get Voltron. I knew it. I knew it. All right, let's move on here. Back in the 80s, my math teacher said, "You're not always going to have a calculator with you." Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got my calculator, freaking Ask Jeeves, freaking photographing video recording device that can also Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and other things, and text the wife.
Wow. And be listened to by the government and spied upon all at the same time.
Well, yeah, that's nice how Facebook always knows what I was talking about with my friends and puts it in my feed.
Yeah. What's a calculator?
Oh, it's for mathematical equations, you know, like rounding up the tip. Try to figure out the tip.
Oh, John says that Kool-Aid flavor was Sharkleberry Thin.
Never had that. Holy geez, Sue Studio, back to the well again.
Oh, $1. There we go. There we go. Good. $1 super chat. Yes.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much. Now let's move on here and see what we got next. Oh, how to eat candy corn. First, you open the bag. Then you pour the candy corn into the trash, and then you eat a Reese's peanut butter cup.
That's what you want. Those are the good ones.
Prove me wrong.
You know that this is also the same way that you eat Peeps. Similar.
Yeah, very, very, very similar. All the knowledge of the world is in the palm of your hands, and we're dumber than ever, says George Valentine. I agree. Oh my goodness. Look at here.
Well, your goal has been achieved.
$2 super chat. Thank you, sir. I take offense to the candy corn is awesome. Okay, well, you're entitled to your opinion no matter how bad it is and wrong.
There's always somebody that likes the black jelly beans, you know.
I happen to like candy corn and the pumpkin, says Sue.
I like the pumpkins. I do like the pumpkins.
That is nothing but just pure sugar.
What's the problem with that? And
Yeah, I like just okay then, Mark. Yeah, okay then.
Yeah, I do like the pumpkins, and I know if somebody's told me the pumpkins taste just like the candy corn, I don't see it.
They're just bigger.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, here, yeah. You ever cook something in the microwave and it's still really cold in the middle, and you just keep eating it instead of heating it longer because life is pointless and entropy is unavoidable and the universe is filled with callous and casual destruction?
Yeah, or I just get laziness. Laziness. I don't want to get up. I'm already on the couch. I got my plate. Yeah, my burrito's cold in the middle, but what the show's on.
John, hey, look, check it out. John even likes not only the candy corn, but he likes the black jelly beans that taste like cough syrup.
John, I used to think you had good taste. Revoked.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, what we got here? Oh yeah, pure nightmare fuel and plastic masks. Remember the days when you had to have a picture of whatever character that you were on your smock so that people would know what you were going as Halloween?
Yeah, I think I was He-Man. I was Skeletor. I'm sure I was Ninja Turtle and Dick Tracy at some point.
I do have good taste.
Not if you're tasting them black jelly beans.
But old school Halloween costumes really had it looking like a classroom of people sitting in orientation, ready to go on the purge.
Yeah, that looks like a horror movie. And then we got 2 Evil Knievel's. Am I seeing that right?
I think so. Yeah, he was popular, man. He was really popular.
Oh yeah. That was the coolest trick in the world. If he landed it, he was awesome. And if he didn't land it, that was usually pretty awesome too.
That's why most of the people went to this show was not to see him make it, was to see him not make it.
Yeah. Most of the time he disappointed them.
Yeah, he did. Ben Cooper costumes, and Mark can still smell the plastic. I can too, man. I can smell
it digging into your face.
Now, the mask didn't stay on your face for very long. It usually rolled on top of your head, if I remember correctly.
Or if it was too small, it dug into your cheekbones.
Susudio says that there's candy corn with a brown top, and that top has a chocolatey taste. I haven't found that yet.
Yeah, there's a mixed bag where there's the pumpkins, the brown ones, and the normal ones.
No. Oh, you remember these costumes? The Spider-Man costume was the worst. And then here's the Hulk with a picture of Hulk on the front, and then Captain America over there. Hulk it for Halloween. Ben Cooper had it going on back in the day, did they not?
Oh yeah, no, that was the way to go.
Yeah. I had a Spider-Man costume. I remember that.
He was popular.
Here we go. You can go as a 90s mom. Rum, raisin, lipstick, rooster figurines, pepper jars, denim shirt, Pampered Chef catalog. Yeah. 90s mom adult size costume.
Right.
Oh, for those of you who will be triggered by this, I don't give a shit.
Fair warning.
You can go as a protester. It includes a blue wig, a 7XL No Kings t-shirt, rainbow Crocs, expired gym membership, TDS diagnosis, and a septum piercing.
Yep, 100%.
We all know about the nose rings. The bitches with the nose rings, they got mental problems.
Oh, that's their septum piercing theory, and I found it to be true.
It is true.
Yep.
Why do they always look like this?
Because they're individuals, Bill. They're individuals who are not afraid to step out on their own and look just like everybody else.
Right. Right. All right. Keep up with the comments for me because I got this thing full screen so I can see.
I'm trying.
Shit. All right, let's go to the next one here. Oh, here we go. One of my favorite little golden books. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
Yeah, the old Freddy Krueger. 3, 4, better lock the door.
5, 6, grab your crucifix.
7, 8, never stay up late.
9, 10, never sleep again. It's sad that we remembered all the words to that, is it not?
Nah, I love that movie.
But I can't remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, here's some news from that really, really good newspaper, the Weekly World News. Werewolf battles cops in Alabama. howling beast bites 7 officers and turns over a patrol car before he's finally captured. Oh, and look at the poor officer there with his face bit off.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible, man. Old Wolfman Jack got him.
Hell yeah. All right, let's move on here. Did you buy another expensive figure? Pick one there, Jonezer. A, it was an accident, or B, I do not recall, or C, try to deflect. You look pretty today. Or D, own it. You bet I did.
I usually go with C. My wife's a sucker for compliments, so that usually works pretty good. And a B is right out because she has a nose for a lie, and A is right out. So you either go C, and if C doesn't work, then you double down with D.
Yeah, I usually just go straight to D because she knows that the compliments like that are just deflection, and sometimes that's just as bad as telling those 2 lies up there at the top.
See, for my wife, C works pretty good because she knows I mean it.
Oh, I mean it too, but she knows I'm deflecting. Let's move on to the next one here. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. What or treat?
Oh, yeah, that'll work. I guess that's a trick.
I don't know. I mean, that's one of those fonts that's very unfortunate in certain words, I guess.
Yeah, I like that. I should buy one of those.
I don't think any of these is sold. I think that's why they're sitting there not selling.
Oh no, there's 2 or 3 of them went. They all matched the first row. Now that other row was popular.
I see that. All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Gold Digger Barbie, cause that dream house and pink Corvette ain't cheap.
Yep, that's Gold Digger Barbie for sure. Yep, Burry. That's just like your what was those chart there with the hot crazy matrix, and then they have the rich and handsome. And it's true. If you're so rich, it no longer matters how handsome you are.
Pamela Anderson. When didn't she marry one of these?
No, you're thinking of Anna Fana, Anna Nicole. You're so outrageous, Anna Nicole. Can't believe I remembered that.
Let's move on here and see what we got next. Yeah, stay in your lane, says October.
Right. You know, they were putting the Christmas stuff out already at the shop, and it's not. I'm like, we haven't even had Halloween yet, let alone the turkey. What is Santa Claus coming dressed up as Dracula? What are we doing?
Oh, figuratively speaking, has just sent his pile of loot. Oh boy. All right, so final meme of the night. I'm getting ready for Christmas, so I'm getting Christmas gifts ready. You still have time to let me know if you want chicken, beef, or shrimp.
Chicken is the only right answer. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, that's your memes of the week, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to curate some of the best of the best, and of course, I'm pretty partial to this one. After the show's over with, get in the comment section and tell me what your favorite meme was. Susu likes the pork.
Now I'm a chicken
That
man.
didn't sound right. The gift that keeps on giving, ramen. There you go, Mark.
What are they like? Still like 10 cents a pack, or?
They're cheap. It's poor folks' food, but it's filling. I can tell you that now. Recipe time. Okay, go to the store and go over to the canned meat section and look for the little can of roast beef and gravy. It's a little thin can, about that round, and it's about like this. Get that. Then go buy your beef ramen noodles. Cook the ramen noodles up, drain all the water out of it, pour the packet of seasoning in it and mix it up, and then pour that little can of roast beef and gravy in it and mix that all up. And man, you got a meal right there.
Yeah, that's gourmet prison food right there.
Yeah. That is known as a setup. That's the term that the inmates use for that. It's called a setup. I ate too many of them in college, enough to last me a lifetime, says Mark. I still eat them. It's like anything else. You eat enough of it, you get a taste for it, and every once in a while, you want that taste again.
Yeah, I can confirm that. One of my first jobs out of high school was Arby's roast beef, and when you work there, you get it for your lunch break or what have you, your supper break, and you eat it enough times so eventually you get sick of it. And so when I left that job, I never wanted to see another Arby's roast beef ever again. But then enough years go by, and you start to go, what sounds good? A little beef and cheddar there, man. Get that horsey sauce on there, man. That's some good stuff.
I mean, I like Arby's. I think I'm the only person in my family that does. But you know what? Me and a friend of mine, Steve from over at Oxford, I told him about this and he didn't believe me. So I went down and proved him wrong, and we both ate this thing. Here a while back, they had an item on their secret menu. It wasn't on the menu that you see behind them, but if you ordered it, they had to make it. It was called the Meat Mountain. And it stemmed from an ad campaign that they did where they had a stack of all their meats on the poster. And people started coming in going, I want that Meat Mountain. And so they went ahead and made a sandwich that had all of those meats on it called the Meat Mountain. It had everything on it, including the cold meats and the hot meats, and even a chicken tender on it. Every meat that they had, the Meat Mountain. And me and Steve went in and we both ate a Meat Mountain. I ate one, he ate one. And we both felt like we were going to have a heart attack as we tried to crawl back to the vehicle to leave. But it was worth it.
Yeah, well, that's a good. They used to do the Big Montana. That's 8 ounces of roast beef, which 8 ounces doesn't sound like a lot. But when you put it on the scale and try to cram it in that bun and fold that freaking wrapper and throw it up there, that is a monster sandwich.
Jeez. Yes, it is. Well, let's take a little quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll check out my hauls from the last week and this week. How about that?
Yes.
And now these messages.
Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored sweeties.
Count Chocula's got chocolate sweeties. Must be for me.
Hello, my name is Boo. Gentlemen, let me finish. Boo Berry, your new neighbor. I do not wish to frighten, just to borrow some milk and to explain about my new ghostly good blueberry-flavored cereal with a haunting blueberry taste. Boo Berry.
Well, boo to you, Blueberry.
Gentlemen, please, I just want to tell you about my new super sweet cereal, Blueberry.
Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored sweeties. Count Chocula's got chocolate sweeties.
But I've got blueberry-flavored sweeties.
Frankenberry, Count Chocula.
And brand new blueberry-flavored Blueberry.
Even in the evening, the Crest team protects the city of Toothopolis from the cavity creeps.
Crest! Let's give them a dose of Crest fluoride. They'll fight the cavity creeps.
See the dentist.
Watch teeth.
And brush after every meal with C-R-E-S-T.
For Halloween, Toys R Us doesn't miss a trick, and the prices are a treat. We've got costumes for all Toys R Us kids, even grown-ups, and loads of candy, makeup, masks, and more. Toys R Us will make your Halloween supernatural.
Scared Silly, starring Ronald McDonald and the Chicken McNugget. Ronald, nice to see you in this neck of the woods. Come on. What are you making? We're stirring up secret sauces for dipping.
We're ready, boss.
Let's make sauce.
Oh, well, at least I got my hair done.
I have an idea. Whoop-de-doo, McDonald's sauces. You can always count on them to be terrific.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Tales of horror that will give you the creeps.
This is going to be extremely painful, Mr. Verrill.
The most fun you'll ever have being scared. Creep Show, rated R.
Now playing at a theater near you.
This year, there'll be goblins and bats, spacemen and cats. The kooky spooks are coming! Bonehead, Scary Spider, Owly Owl. Yes, the kooky spooks are here. The scary ready-made Halloween costumes that are worn on top of the head. And each kit comes with matching makeup instead of a mask that covers the face, plus poncho and safety tape. Kooky spook costume kits, 9 zany characters to choose from.
Careful, Janine, this airport's haunted. Relax, Spangler, we're alone. Wow, great plane. That's not a plane. It's air sickness. You look fit to be tied. Run for it. Safe, let's go home. Hey, mister, how about a lift? Yikes, it's Wicked Willie. I must need new glasses.
The real Ghostbusters, each sold separately, new from Kenner.
This Halloween, give the safe treat
Thank you.
that helps treat the disabled.
Thank you.
Give Easter Seal safe Halloween coupons.
Thank you.
Good for special treats at local stores and restaurants.
Thank you.
Give Easter Seal safe Halloween coupons
Thank you.
and give the treat that gives treatment.
Thank you.
Safe Halloween booklets are now available at these fine stores. Support a safe Halloween for children everywhere.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Don't you want your balloon?
No.
Don't you want it?
Happy Halloween, folks.
Kids didn't want those coupons. Hey, if you gave out those coupons, we were coming back later that night. And you wouldn't like what we were going to do.
We're going to TP the house. Back when it wasn't so expensive that we could just throw it away.
What's up, Alex? Hey. Alex in the house, a Black Phoenix. Good to see you, sir. And Mark says, sketty. Well, look, what we got here is we got the hauls from the last couple of weeks. Let me get over here where y'all can see what I've got to show off to you guys. We got the old cinema stand here. That's like a little popcorn thing for the cinema, you know. You can got your popcorn.
Let's go out to the snack bar. Let's go out to the snack bar.
These are available at Five Below, and we have a new Five Below in Batesville, Mississippi. And I hopped in there and got some of those. Oh, it's Rolo. Check out, the inspector is more scary than the clown.
That's because the inspector is not going to spare anybody.
No, he doesn't. He didn't even spare me. All right, and I hopped by Walmart last week, and I wouldn't have bought this. This wasn't even really on my radar. I knew it was coming out, but you know, I didn't pre-order it from anybody. I wasn't going to pick it up. I'm really not into the Marvel Legends that much. I pick up one or two here or there during the year, but I saw this on the shelf, and this is the Power of going into the store and seeing a toy with your own eyes, I had to buy it. I remember watching this Spider-Man when I was a kid. I loved it.
Yeah, this was my Spider-Man as a kid too. This one in the 60s show with the catchy theme song.
Yep. Pretty cool. Anyway, and we went to Target, my wife and I, and picked up the Mattel 80th anniversary He-Man Skeletor set. And I haven't opened this yet, and I don't know if I will or not, but man, that looks pretty damn good right there. And
it sure does.
Now, the He-Man head and the Skeletor head do not perfectly match the vintage figures. And I was talking to somebody about that the other day, and I said, nor should they. Because we don't want people trying to pass these off as something vintage when we know that they're not.
Yeah, I'm sure doesn't it have like a stamp where it'll say like 2025 on it somewhere, like the vintage ones did.
They're supposed to, yes. Checking out here, did you see the new figures called the Ninja Zombies? I haven't seen those.
No.
Jeff says Evelyn is the she's
the poop. She's the caca.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Target has it too, Bill. I didn't buy it though yet. Do you remember the 70s Japanese Spider-Man? Yes. He had a robot called the Leopardon. He rode around in a race car. I mean, it was so delightfully stupid. And who did he fight? He didn't fight supervillains. He fought a bunch of criminals called the Red Cross Gang or some crap.
What was the one? I think it was like a Arabic Spider-Man or whatever, where they had the person's head in the sand and the boat motor going to the head, and
that's horrible.
Yeah, it's like so bad it's good though.
Just say the word. Just demonetize yourself. I understand. My Target doesn't have anything. I'm sorry, Alex. I hate it for you. All right. So, speaking of the S's, here she is in all her glory. She very pretty. There's the evil Lynn.
She is the caca. That is for sure.
She pretty. I've had her out of the box, and she absolutely is. And I like the skin color. It's more reminiscent of the original toy.
You know what really works with this one for me, and where the new Tila figure doesn't work, it's in the face sculpt.
The new Tila has the funky eyes, from what I understand.
Now, I can confirm if you leave the snake armor on her, it doesn't look as bad. But if you take that snake armor off and you want her to look like that, it really stands out. That it's an unfortunate decision. Whereas this one, those eyes are like haunting. They almost follow you, you know?
They are very, very pretty. That's all I have to say. Very, very pretty. And lastly, we went to the Ross Dress for Less and picked up the Frankenberry here, the mascot toy. And as you can see, he comes with a box of cereal and 2 heads. And I looked, and there was no Count Chocula figure at the Ross Dress for Less because they don't generally carry anything more than the Frankenberry in there. I guess there were too many of those made. I don't know.
Right. I've never seen the Chocula, and I don't even know if they did the Boo Berry.
Well, you know, me being me, I had to run online, and the only place I could go was over to Nerdzoic. So I bought me some stuff from Big Nerdy, and I'm going to shout Big Nerdy out here. I mean, the next day, he packed this up and shipped it. So I got to give Big Nerdy a big shout out. He's got the good customer service. Cool Frankenberry, yes sir. And
they do.
I have Boo Berry and Count Chocula. I missed out on Boo Berry, and he's hard to find right now. So you got to see the newest Masterverse Mantenna, Mosquito, and Anti-Eternia He-Man.
I got that.
All right, so we're gonna get into this little box over here that you see here. It's from Big Nerdy. And I'm gonna get here and pop it all open for us, and we're gonna hop in here and see what's in this box from Big Nerdy. All right, put my knife away before I cut myself open with it. Very nicely packed, folks. Very nicely packed. Lots of bubble wrap. And here he is to join Frankenberry as Count Chocula. And while I was there, Big Nerdy was the only person that still has this in stock. They're great.
Show them you're a tiger. Show them what you can do when you taste the taste of Frosted Flakes. Brings out the tiger and you.
Boo Berry is on Amazon. Okay, and so is the Count. I'll have to check out Boo Berry on Amazon. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. All right, so getting back to the thing that will cut me wide open if I don't watch it. Let's pop the tape here and here. And let's also see what's inside the box. Oh, he is cute. He's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different hands, a box of cereal, a basketball, and just a bowl of cereal and a spoon. Heck yeah, man. He has got it going on, folks.
Well, yeah, he's Tony the Tiger, dude. He's the
Slam
best
dunk
mascot ever.
Do you know who voiced Tony the Tiger for many, 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 many years on those commercials?
No.
A fellow by the name of Thurl Ravenscroft. Do you know what he also did the narration for?
I have a feeling I'm about to find out.
When the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, wow.
You're a mean one.
I thought that was Boris Karloff.
No, that was Thurl Ravenscroft.
Oh. But Boris
also
sang the song?
He sang the song, and he was also the voice of Tony the Tiger for many, many years. Absolutely. Look at Count Chocula. Oh, my goodness. 2 heads, box of cereal. Absolutely. So my Frankenberry has a Count Chocula, and those are some very, very, very Halloween-y themed figures. What do you think there, Jonesy?
I want that Tony the Tiger. That's what I think.
Don't let Jonesy near Tony if you want to keep all those hands. Oh, my goodness.
I resemble that remark.
I have some of the Tony Tiger promo figs that they put in the packs for the World Cup in 1986. Mexico.
There we go. I knew I was right. See, even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Like, I'm that good, you know.
There we go. And now Mark says Boris Karloff was the narrator.
Yeah, I just said that. Where were you, man? I put it up and said it and everything. Because even when I'm wrong, I'm right. I'm just that.
Thurl Ravenscroft. We're going to look this up. Thurl Ravenscroft was an American actor and bass singer. He was well known as one of the booming voices behind Kellogg's Frosted Flakes animated spokesman, Tony the Tiger. And for more than 5 decades, he was also the uncredited vocalist for the song You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch from the classic Christmas television special, Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
But Boris Karloff was the man.
Ravenscroft also did voice work and singing for Disney in various films and Disneyland attractions, which were later featured at Walt Disney World. The best known including The Haunted Mansion, Country Bear Jamboree, Mark Twain Riverboat, Pirates of the Caribbean, Disneyland Railroad, and Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room.
We've been Gojatron.
Thank you, Gojatron. You're both correct. Thank you, Goji. Love you, Goji. Goji knows he is my go-to man.
We don't ever doubt Mr. Google.
What do we have here? Inspector Jonezer versus Tony No Hands. Did you know that CBS isn't going to show Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or Frosty the Snowman this year?
Yeah, they haven't been doing the Snoopy stuff either. Like, I think they just figure like the only kids that want to see that are in their 50s now.
Well, the other thing is, back in the day, the reason those specials came on every year on television was because that was the only way to watch them. Now, DVDs, online, they're everywhere. You can watch them anytime you want to, whether it's that time of year or not.
Right.
I did know that they did a Halloween Grinch. I never watched it.
Yeah, it was okay. I've seen it. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's not as good as the Christmas one.
And All Music Fan 88 says he's got all that stuff on DVD. So do I, man. So do I.
Yeah.
So do I. And I suggest that if you want to get it in its original format, that you do get it on DVD, because when they put it online, they tend to chop it up and take shit out and move shit around and change it. And, you know, just saying. So, what you got going on over there, Jones? Or you got anything you want to show off? Let's go into the comic shop there and see what you got going on, man. Where is it at? Here he is. Boom.
So let's do this.
There we go.
Hey, well, I would love to do a comic corner, but to be perfectly honest with you, I do have this different subject matter. It might have some comic characters in it, but I was more thinking we might do a toy talk.
Toy Talk, yeah, Toy Talk. Come on and Toy Talk.
I love that thing. That is the bomb. But yeah, we're not going to get into comic book stuff a little bit. We'll talk about some characters that are coming out that I'm a little excited for. But I want to do a little toy talk with y'all. First things first, these figures were mentioned earlier, so I thought I would show them off. Oh, hold on. I have to respond to that. Damn it, Janet. Anyway. I love that movie. But these figures were mentioned earlier. I did not get the anti-Eternia He-Man, but we did get some Mosquito action. I figure Horde is very Halloween-y, because the Horde, as Bill and I have probably said to beaten to death on the channel, was originally kind of inspired by the Universal monsters. You know, a little bit light, loosely, but This was the one.
Well, wait a minute now. Okay, now, I know we do this every year, but since you brought that up, tell us what each one of the Horde Universal Monster is, Jonezer.
Okay, well, I'll go with the obvious ones because there's one that's kind of a reach. But so obviously Hordak was kind of loosely inspired by the Dracula. You know, it's kind of obvious, you know, with the cape and the fangs and then, you know, what have you. And then Grizzlor, you know, with the Wolfman, you know, that's pretty easy. And then Leech, you know, the creature of the Black Lagoon, and whatever the heck he's supposed to be, Bugman or but
I want to say the Metaluna mutant, but I think others have said Frankenstein, but I don't see that. But
yeah, he's got 4 legs, and I guess I would have thought Modulok more the Frankenstein because he's all the parts put together. But this figure is the one I was super excited for because he was the missing piece of the Masterverse Horde. So yeah, I very, very happy. Very, very cool figure. Looks like the eyes come out a few different ways. Haven't opened them up yet. Really looking forward to doing so. I'll get the back of the Mosquito box there too. I think I like the wings. Look really neat. You know, so very, very cool. But that was just kind of my show. Now we're gonna do a little tell or a little toy talk. But what I wanted to say was there's been some announcements of some new stuff coming out, and one that really got my antennas up was they were talking finally for the cartoon collection of Motu Origins releasing King Randor and a proper Queen Marlena, which I would have to say is probably the #1 glaring missing toy. And yeah, Bill, you should put yourself up on full screen there to show that Marlena. Bill's made a custom Marlena, and this is probably pretty close to what you're going to get there with that custom Marlena that Bill did, because it's going to be based off the Filmation style. So I'm sure you'll have that green dress and the tiara crown, and that's a really cool figure. So Bill's not going to have to rush out and pre-order or try to fight people at Walmart to get one. He's already got one that's pretty much going to be, that's what it's going to be. It's going to look like that.
Yeah, but I'm probably going to get it. I have a feeling that her dress down here will probably not be soft goods like this is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lee Customs who made this as a kit. You got the forearms, the head, the body, and the skirt and the belt. And it was up to you to find a sorceress figure and do the rest. And you had to paint the upper arms. And I used some gold paint on her shoes to make her shoes gold. But yeah. And but anyway, yeah, this was a little kit that Lee Customs did. I think he still makes these. I don't know if he's got any available right now on his eBay store, which is J. Buford. And we have, thank you, Mark. And we have King Randor here. This is Burger King Randor. Our King Randor that we get will be the cartoon collection Randor, who won't look exactly like this, but he will look like the cartoon Randor. And I kind of want him too. I kind of like the way he looks. So, yeah, I'll probably get those 2 figures. Although I'm not, the only other cartoon figures I have are Cringer and Prince Adam.
Which that Cringer was needed, you know, and Marlena, I would say, is very needed. You know, I would also say the next one, if they do Marlena, who would be the one that's glaringly missing now? Because I know the answer for me, but of all the Motu characters they have not done yet, who would be the #1 with a bullet? Missing one. Can't do Marlena anymore. So who is it now?
Cartoon characters or
any of them?
Hell, I don't know, because I got everything I wanted.
I can tell you, it's gonna be Princess Adora.
Okay, the Princess Adora as opposed to She-Ra, but in her.
We got Adam, and now you got the whole royal family. Who are we missing? We're
right,
missing Princess Adora. You know, and they just did a She-Ra Swiftwind thing,
Yeah.
which is awesome looking. So that's the one that's missing now. We need Adora, and Jeff says she's coming. I hope you're right.
Well, I do too. I do too.
But
Okay.
yeah, that to me that would complete it, you know, and give you, you know, what I think a lot of fans have been screaming for. I mean, I'm going to be a little bit of a hater here, but I'm sick of freaking Scorpion Clawful, freaking weirdo face, freaking 50,000 Snake Men guy, freaking Purple Hordak. You know, give us the stuff that we're looking for. You know, like quit trying to mission mash the parts, the things you already did that we already bought.
Alex is taking a deep dive here. He wants Chef Alan and Garth, the insect butterfly guy.
The Chef Alan you'll probably get because I think he was done. But that Garth, the insect butterfly guy, what a great character and what a great episode. That's a really deep dive. I would like to see that. I would like to see a lot of those obscure characters. I know Jeff and I have stayed up till 2 a.m. talking about obscure Filmation characters that we can get. I mean, we did get Koldar or whatever. So there's
God, yeah, no, Koldar was what broke my heart, Jack. I wanted him so bad.
So, but there's a chance you can get, you know, like Icer or you know,
who was that? Who was that guy with the turnip head?
Oh, Evil Seed.
Yeah, that's the. I've been looking forward to seeing him coming.
Yeah, or your Count Marzo, or the Game Master, or the
the rabbit. What was his?
Thundar, the spoiler. He's my favorite. And Gleedle, and what was it? Kothos. You know, so yeah, I could go on with obscure Filmation characters all day. But in some other toy news, we got some Marvel Legends stuff that I was kind of excited about. They look like they're getting the Owl, a little bit of a deep dive character. You know, he's going to be on the Spider-Man Retro Wave card, which is weird because he's a Daredevil villain, but he did have a couple little appearances on the Spider-Man animated series. They're doing the Sentinel 2-pack again in some alternative colors. So that might be good for people who missed out on that Sentinel 2-pack because those Sentinels went like that. And that's kind of going to lead me to my rant here on our little toy talk is when they do these exclusives and you get these army builder popular characters that everybody's going to want. Why can they just not make these available or do like kind of like they're doing with this Apocalypse? They're having a window where you can just order them from this time till later next month. You can order them and then you're going to get one. Like it's an open window to get him. I don't understand why they don't do that for characters that people want, you know, like, I mean, the Ninja Turtle line could do that for foot soldiers. People are screaming for foot soldiers, can't get them. Sentinels are very much like the foot soldiers of the X-Men line. The only line I seen do it right was Origins with the skeleton people and the Palace Guards. You can still to this day get those on Big Bad Toy Store. They're very available. But I mean, why can't they get that right, Bill? Why can't they get the army builder characters or the popular ones? You know, everybody's going to want it, and then it's gone in 4 seconds, and then you just got a bunch of angry fans and 3 happy ones.
I don't understand it either, Jonezer. It's always been that way, though. And like I said, Koldar was what broke my heart. I was really gonna go all in on the Origins and get everything that was they ever put out until the day that I missed out on Koldar, and then I decided, well, I'm just going to get. Now I'm going to cherry pick this line, and I'm not going to get it. You know.
Well, okay. So they went back with some of them. They went back with Wandar. They went back with Grizzlor. They went back and they redid it, and they had that open window pre-order. Why can't they do that with Koldar? Why can't they do that with the Horde pack that people missed out on and wanted, or the Secrets of Grayskull pack? Or these things will sell. They will make
Well, now I'm going to tell you now, speaking of Secrets of Grayskull, if you missed out on the robot, spaceman, whatever, spacesuit, whatever you want to call it, that's going to be in the new repainted Grayskull that's coming out in January of next year. The one that's supposed to look more like the Mark Taylor prototype, but it really doesn't. But it looks like ass. But if you want the spaceman, you can get it.
Yeah, see, the last thing I need is another Castle Grayskull. I got a vintage one. I've got an Origins one.
No, the other thing that you're going to get is that play mat that you should have got.
Cool. So what I buy it, I just get the play mat and then I sell the other thing on eBay.
Yeah, you did play mat and a spaceman, and you sell all the rest of the shit or do whatever. Paint it, make a custom out of it. That's what I'm doing.
I don't need another Castle Grayskull. But,
well, I know. I got two myself, and I did order this one though. I want to get that stuff, and I want to review it here on the channel. So that's what we're going to do. Indeed.
But yeah, and then the last part of my rant here, because I talked about why you can't get the things you want, and here's the last thing: when they do put out the things you want, Marvel Legends is notorious for this. Now they're probably smart for doing it, but. So they got the new Storm coming out, and she looks cool. She's got that black uniform, looks really slick. But it's coming out with a brown and tan Wolverine that I already got. And like Silver Samurai comes out, he comes with a golden blue Wolverine I already got, but he's got a cool little effect I don't got. Or Bill showed that Spider-Man. I saw that same Spider-Man at Walmart. I wasn't gonna get it. I wanted it when I saw it. And I thought, I got like 5 or 6 Spider-Mans. I don't need another Spider-Man. But what's it got in there? It's got them 2 little web things that those other Spider-Mans I don't got. And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, am I going to buy this thing just for those 2 little webs? Probably. And it's like, that's how they get you. I don't need another Spider-Man. Or then they got that Captain America Venom 2-pack. I don't need another Captain America. And I kind of wanted Venom to be black, but that blue one does look kind of cool if you played that video game. And that Captain America looks pretty slick, but I already got one. And then they slap these things together to make you buy the stuff you don't need for that little piece in there because it's got the shield effect that you didn't get, and grrr. So that's my toy talk, toy rant, whatever,
Well, all right. My little addition to this is McFarlane is coming out with the 1/12 scale 66 Batmobile. What do you guys think about that big ass thing? Now, I saw some pictures of that on the internet, and somebody, I think it was on Instagram. I want to say it was one of the toy channels there on Instagram showed a picture of that Batmobile with the 66 Batman and Robin in it, and it scales properly with them.
Of course it does. That means I'll probably want it.
I think it's probably about the same size as the Mattel Batmobile that came out that is probably superior.
Yeah. It's like my wife has asked me this too, because she understands my mental derangement buying these things.
She puts up with it.
But she understands it to a point, but then she's like, we're at the store and we see that 80th anniversary He-Man thing that you got. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, look at 80. And then she's like, don't you got like 5 or 6 different He-Mans and 7 or 8 different Skeletors, and what do you need this one for? And they're like, it looks like the vintage one. She's like, you got the vintage ones.
Yeah, but it's not in that package.
Yeah, and I'm trying to answer her of why do you need another Muscle Man and a Skeleton Man? And I don't know.
You might have been there when this happened. I was able to make my wife's mouth shut because I said, it's the same thing as you and your sewing machines. How many sewing machines do you have? That doesn't count. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Or it's the same thing with shoes. So yeah, my wife's probably got like freaking 30, 60 pairs of shoes, but freaking she got 2 freaking feet.
Yeah, how many
Wear
times
them
do
all
you
at
wear
once.
those? Yeah,
Yeah,
wear
and
them.
Jeff got me right here. Yes. Yes.
20 purses, 50 pairs of shoes.
Yes.
I'm show my age. You remember Imelda Marcos? She had the shoe collection, Jay. That was the Filipino president's wife, Imelda Marcos.
Yeah, but it's like I didn't have a good answer for her. And quite honestly, I was glad she said something, because do I need that thing? No. Do I want that thing? A little bit. Yeah, a little bit I do. It looks kind of cool. And then now that Bill's got one and I don't, I'm kind of jealous. You know, it's a pretty cool showpiece. It'll look real good right on that shelf back there.
I love the way He-Man is colored. The Skeletor, on the other hand, but He-Man,
yeah.
If you remember the vintage He-Man, they did not color his bracelet or his bracer that was on his other hand. What they did in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I would do as a kid? You guys to let me know in the chat if you guys did this too. I would take Triclops' arms off and put them on He-Man, because Triclops' bracers were colored. And so I would put He-Man arms on Triclops because he didn't really have the bracers, I remember. And then He-Man does. And so that was how I fixed that.
Looking at the back here, we got...
Put you on the big one.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
a cool thing. They don't want to see my fat face. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Well, look at the art here, and you got Skeletor here. There's something here, and here's Man at Arms over here. I wonder if we'll get him. Probably not. And there's T-Law back over here, and then we want to look at the cross cell art over here, and there's something right there. And then we look at the squishy head, and oh, there's something right there. Do you see where I'm going with this? I don't know.
Colored. But then on the figure, it's not.
Yeah,
I saw that in the store.
Yeah, absolutely. Fail. So
there you go. There's our toy rant, talk, whatever. Let us know in the comments there if you got something to add to the rant, if there's something that's coming out you're excited for that I forgot to say, and as always, keep it happy. Do toys. Happy Halloween.
There you go. All right, so that brings us to some music and fun, and Jonezer and I were talking about what could be some Halloween flavored music and fun. Well, we talked about the Evil Horde and maybe something weird and stuff like that. So I'm going to throw in an old favorite that we haven't heard in a while as well. So let's head off for a little bit of music and fun, folks.
Every soul, stories faces full of hate. Steps that shake the ground, heading to their fate. Darkness taking hold, courage starts to fade. But the legend fights, evil's grim parade. Rise, 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 evil horde tonight. Fight, 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 under blood-red skies.
And let's see what we got next here. How about something like this?
Hey, let's fill this thing up with a little home brew.
All right. Now Huey is a guy who ain't very smart. He just rambles along in his crazy car. He shows no class and acts like a clock. And there's always a smell around Huey's hot rod. Oh yeah, Dio. A little homebrew really makes it feel. He can hardly hold his woody steering wheel. With stovepipe on top, he doesn't show much class. But there's nothing on the road that Huey can't pass. Huey's hot rod.
Rod ain't exactly Mr. Clean.
Don't make a mistake and tempt him at a light, because before you know it, he'll be out of sight. He'll make you look just like you're standing still, and if his rod doesn't get you, then the awful smell will. Don't make a mistake and tempt him at a light, because before you know it, he'll be out of sight. He'll make you look just like you're standing still, and if his rod doesn't get you, then the awful smell will. You hot rod.
He's the dirtiest little kid I've ever seen. He smells. What are you gonna do with a kid like that?
He's vicious.
Doesn't brush his teeth. Doesn't comb his hair.
Doesn't point his toes.
Right.
Yikes, it's Jason. It's time for Scarborough Fair.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. He
Congratulations.
Very good. Very good. All right. So, in response to Jeff, yes, we got our super chat goal for the night. We got 5 super chats, and that means that we will have a second set of music and fun, and that means that the Inspector Gonzer will be there. We love Inspector Gonzer. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Spooky Halloween.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
What's going on? What's going on? What do we got here?
Who are you? This.
I am the real Inspector, mates. The other Inspector Jonezer is a charlatan.
Now, let me tell you something, buddy. There is only one Jonezer, and that's me. So you're a fake, you're an imposter, you're a fake, and you're probably the original troll who did the original videos that I already caught last year.
And Rolo just said what I was about to say. Our Jonezer writes it with a Z.
There you go. That's true. Who this person probably is, this is probably the original troll. You, sir, are the one. You're the one I've been after all this time. You're the one I'm looking for. And I will find you.
And I will make a big guess that this is a pop actor.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
Good to see you there, sir, and I missed you, and glad you came back to join us tonight. Be sure to like.
To be honest with you, now that I know about Perry the Platypus, I'm also kind of leaning towards John.
There you go. I haven't thought about that. Perry Platypus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The suspect list is back. The investigation's back on. I will find you. Liam Neeson style.
I hope you guys are enjoying our little Halloween special tonight. We really wanted to go all out with it, but you know, we had to do what we could here on the platform called StreamYard. And
well, since you mentioned StreamYard, I'm gonna have to throw my little 2 cents in here on that. And I want to ask the chat. Since we made the switch and did the StreamYard, is the show better, smoother, easier to stomach, easier to watch, or did you kind of enjoy watching our little,
shit show?
Yeah, how it went before. That was entertaining in itself sometimes. So yeah, let us know. Do you like it this way? Do you like it that way, or should we try both?
Sound off low. But yes, here's the thing, Jonezer. I think we could probably pull this off if I had a better computer instead of this aging laptop, which is still running Windows 10, which is nearing the end of its cycle with Microsoft. They're not going to support this anymore, and I can't upgrade it. It's unupgradable. Fake Jonezers are usually sold here on Sundays on the market, as are tacos, 2 for $1. All right.
Yeah, there's only one Jonezer. That Temu Jonezer can go take a hike off a short pier. Temu Jonezer, freaking dollar store Jonezer.
Dollar store Jonezer. There we go. Dollar store Jonezer.
Discount bin Jonezer can go take a hike.
And here is Mike Fee dropping in to say hi and good night. So he's going to bed too. All right. Well, good to see you, Mike. I'm glad you came in. Oh, check it out. It's Sir Clifton. He comes in to say, how's it going, everyone? Hey, we're doing great, Sir Clifton. And good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. So yeah. Punisher. All right, speaking of Punisher, They say that the Punisher from the Marvel television shows that were on Netflix is going to show up in the next Spider-Man.
Yeah, confirmed. They've got pictures of him on set and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, there's also some speculation. There's a female sidekick Punisher character. I don't know if you knew that, named Sadie Sink. And there's an actress. Yeah, not any of the Punisher comics I liked to read or respected. But that's kind of the thing to do now is they just throw a chick in it and, make it whatever. And
gay.
But that's kind of what they do with the MCU nowadays. And I don't know how a female Punisher sidekick on the show or the movie is going to be, but I'll reserve judgment till I see the movie, like always. But I have a feeling it's going to leave the same bad taste in my mouth that female Silver Surfer left, which was just not good.
All right, let's talk about the Fantastic Four movie. I know a lot of people said that they enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie. I watched it on streaming with my wife. And my wife turned to me and she goes, I don't really like this. And I looked at her and I said, why? And she goes, well, apparently I need to know more about the comics in order to watch this movie. And I don't know anything about the comics. And I thought to myself, that's why the movie failed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I mean, the first viewing of that show, I thought, man, this is a good, pretty decent Fantastic Four movie for what it is. And then going back, thinking about her comment, that movie failed for that reason.
Well, I think that, and you're getting a little too far away. I'm going to sound like a total hypocrite here, but they followed the comic a little too close and not close enough, all at the same time. They managed to please the original fans and tick them off simultaneously. So, and how they pleased them is there were a lot of deep dive winks at stuff that happened in the comics. There was a lot of, hey, you remember that? Hey, you remember that? It was all there. But then hey, do you remember that? Only it's not how you remember that. Because
the other thing was now, and she pointed this out too. She said, "Did we have to put 4 years? Did we have to do a 4-year exposition in the first part of the movie just so we could skip to Galactus?"
Yes, that's exactly what they had to do to get to him, because an established Fantastic Four faced Galactus, so there had to be stakes. So we had to skip the origin story, which we'd seen it in the other movie. But here's the kicker for me: you took things that were so core to these characters, and you got them right and you got them wrong all at the same time. Now, where they got them right, did they feel like a family? They did feel like a family. Like the Fantastic Four, they always say, is Marvel's first family. It did feel like a family. They got that right, Now they got Johnny Storm in here. Now Johnny Storm was supposed to be the hot shot, womanizing, smart ass. They didn't really lean very into that womanizing part of him in that. And yes, sir.
All right. And I'm going along with what you said. Then we have the Thing over there, who has apparently gotten over being turned into a monster and is not mad at the world anymore. Right. But here's the thing, and this was pointed out on another channel. I can't remember which channel. It was one of the big boys. But anyway, usually when we have characters in a story like this, we have a story arc with that character. So the character starts here.
Right.
And progresses to here and becomes better, maybe. These characters didn't have a story arc. They were the same character when they started as they were when they finished.
Yeah, they skipped all that. And yeah, here, and we finally got Galactus done right. Galactus was not a big puff of smoke inhaling the planet like they did before for whatever stupid reason. He actually looked epic. He looked cool. It was probably the best part of the movie was seeing Galactus stomping through the city, and it did feel like there were stakes, like the world was in jeopardy. We don't know if we can fix this, this could be the end, So I mean, the movie to me was the most okay movie I ever seen in my whole life. And that's not good enough. Marvel has been sucking swamp water from a long time. They needed to knock this out of the park. This needed to be the next Iron Man, the first Iron Man, not the other two that stunk. The first one where you like left the theater and you were talking about it in the car the whole way home, or like the first Avengers movie where it was just that good. This was just, hey, how'd you like it? It was okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't in Marvel's top 10.
All of those Easter eggs that they throwed in there, I wanted to see more of that shit.
Yeah, it reminded me of like a Masters of the Universe Revelation, where the flashback scene, I wanted the flashback scenes to be the movie.
Yeah.
Instead, the movie was the movie. I had to get the flashback scene, and I'm looking over here while they want me to be over there, and why? Okay, you changed the Silver Surfer to a female. This is the elephant in the room that everybody, most of the old school fans went, Now, did making the Silver Surfer a female add anything to that?
No.
I mean, couldn't it have just been the Silver Surfer that you know and love and remembered? Because, I mean, giving him silver boobs, did it do anything for it? Just besides giving Johnny Storm an extra reason to chase him?
It was a checkbox that got checked. And that's what makes it feel like it's not real. It makes it feel like it's pushed.
Yeah.
And here, and I will answer you. I will answer you, Alex. Are we really complaining about the addition of a buxom female in tight, skin tight leather? The problem is, no, I don't mind the additions of females in movies. They can be just fine. But let's do a female character that's already a female character. Let's not take an established male character and turn them female just so we can check a box.
Well, and here's the thing: check a box that didn't even need to be checked. Isn't there a member of the Fantastic Four that's already a female
and strong?
Could have featured in this movie,
almost like the leader of the group. Even though,
it's almost like there was already one.
Who could that be? I don't know. Tell me if it's Sue Storm, maybe.
Yeah, like we already had this box checked. We didn't need that. It was a correct. And again, here's the thing and the fans complaining about the MCU. So it's like, okay, we're going to turn the Silver Surfer female. But before that, you're going to have to go Miss Marvel, the Marvel, She-Hulk, Echo, freaking, Agent Carter, freaking, like this slew of Ironheart.
And what happened with all that? It stunk, and all of it failed, and it didn't make any money, and it lost a lot of money. It lost a lot of viewers.
Quantum Mania, like we had this like long slog of very chick-heavy Marvel movies, and then why not just throw another one in there?
I just heard that Captain Marvel is not going to be in the Secret Wars after.
And neither is she. No, they're going to overcorrect now. Now they're going to overcorrect it, and they're going to.
Yeah, the pendulum always swings, but it swings
too far. We'll look at what the last movie Marvel did that actually was a success. Deadpool and Wolverine. What was in that? And they had a female character, the X-23 or X-22 or whatever she is. And she's a great character.
Yeah.
So
I like them.
You can have them,
I got no problem with strong female characters in movies. I have a problem with changing things that don't need to be changed.
Right. Or the overcorrection, or the like, here you have that moment in Endgame that everybody complains about where Spider-Man and Iron Man, like the two like most popular characters in Spider-Man, by far the most popular character in Marvel Comics publication history, bar none. And what happens? They have Captain Marvel and Shuri, and everybody just push them aside, and it's chick time now, and they have all the chicks run at Thanos, and it's like, did that not feel so forced? Like, come on. I'm all for girl power. I mean, Wonder Woman was a great movie, the first one anyway, that 84 one.
84 sucked buttholes, but that was bad writing all the way.
But like, you can have a good female-led superhero movie, or you can have good female-led superhero movie moments. But I didn't even need to see that Fantastic Four movie before I knew there was going to be a scene with Invisible Girl with the shield, and the nosebleed was going to happen, and she was going to pass out. Like, I knew that before I saw the movie.
The other thing that my wife complained about, she says all the good scenes are all in the trailer. You can watch the trailer and skip the movie.
Yeah, you don't even need to watch it. You saw it. You saw Reed getting stretched. You saw it all.
And somebody else was complaining about how much we actually saw Reed Richards actually perform his signature moves in the movie.
Right.
Three times, maybe 4.
Yeah. No, he was busy touching his co-star in the face while they were doing promotional interviews. Well, she's a married
woman. God, that was creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
get off this.
Please, let's have some more music and fun, for Christ's sake. Here we go. Let's do the Reign of the Snake Man. How about that?
Faced with its death, warriors brave stand tall and mean against the serpents, the unseen. Rise of the snake man, eternity ascend, fighting the shadows will we defend. Rise of the snake man, eternity ascend, fighting the shadows will we defend. Legends told of ancient might, heroes ready for the fight. Serpent eyes that glow at night. Hold your ground, don't lose your sight. Steel and magic clash in air. Hope is fading, feel the stare. From the depths they do arise. Face the dark, don't close your eyes. Eternia cries out loud. Shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand? Save the last of their homeland. Heroes ready for the fight. Serpent eyes that glow at night. Hold your ground, don't lose your sight. Steel and magic clash in air. Hope is fading, feel the stare. From the depths they do arise. Face the dark, don't close your eyes. Eternia cries out loud. Shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand? Save the last of their homeland. Turn
And now, Gonzer's investigation.
Inspector Jonezer's on the case. He's got a magnifying glass. Lost his hand controls online. Now he's got a sassy sass, blaming everyone he sees, from the mailman to the cat. Even God's on his suspect list. Can you imagine that? Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonezer, not even you. Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonezer, not even you. He's got a list a mile long of suspects near and far, from the guy who mows the lawn to the lady at the bar. His theories are outrageous, his logic's out the door, but we can't help but laugh and cheer for more. He's questioning the goldfish and the birds up in the trees, even asked the pizza guy, did you do it pretty please? Inspector Jonezer's on a roll, his antics never end, but we all know deep down he's just trying to defend. Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape.
And now, here's Jeff's favorite female.
In the silence where stars forget to shine, she weaves her spells through shattered time. As her daggers in the crystal haze, she walks in dreams where mortals lose their way. She's the queen of shadow night, dancing through the dead of night. Wicked truth in vital flame, say her name and never be the same. Evil in all flame. Cold and calm, her gaze can kill. She bends the world with iron will. Every whisper, every vow, she turns to power, she knows how. Midnight crowned and war within. The dark bends where she's always been. She's the queen of shadow light, dancing through the dead of night. Wicked truth in violet flame. Say her name and never be the same. Evil in your fate divine, power bright and dark design. Evil in your fate divine, queen of shadows born to shine. Caverns echo with her ancient name. 1,000 souls still praise her flame. Cold and calm, her gaze can kill. She bends the world with iron will. Every whisper, every vow, she turns to power, she knows how. Midnight crowned and war within. Dark bends where she's always been. She's the queen of shadow light, dancing through the dead of night. Wicked truth in violet flame. Say her name and never be the same. Evil in your fate divine, power blind and dark design. Evil in all fate divine, queen of shadows born to shine.
Hello there, Jeff. You will worship every inch of my body.
Yes. Yes, he would.
Oh, I know he would. All right, we're going to end this one off with a timely favorite. It's also Jonezer's favorite.
I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. Soul Adventures informed me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
Justice League.
Yes. Yes. That is the greatest music and fun song choice ever. That is my favorite. That will always be my favorite. That video gets better every time I see it.
Well, thank you, Jonezer. I appreciate that. Do you have any final thoughts for this evening, this Halloween special tonight?
Yeah, when you guys go out trick-or-treating, just make sure you're watching out for cars. It's dark outside. You can't see out of your mask. Don't trip over the curb. And if you're too old to trick-or-treat, your kids are coming home trick-or-treating, and go through the candy to make sure that you get all the Reese's out, because those are yours.
Those are the ones that they're contaminated. They're contraband. We got to get those out of there.
Yeah, those are for you.
Absolutely. Well, folks, it wraps up our late night Halloween special. What a fun night. We talked monsters, toys, and even mixed in a little breakfast cereal nostalgia. From the evil horde Monster Mash roots to these new cereal mascots like Frankenberry and Count Chocula, it's clear Halloween and toy collecting go hand in hand. So whether you're out honking for candy or just hanging out with your favorite figures under the glow of the TV, have a safe and spooky Halloween. And as always, keep on collecting and stay fantastic. And until next time, have a good journey.
Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.